Right, hello and welcome to the EEPROM 9. Today is an update. An update to cover a few things that haven't necessarily been mentioned. The first thing is this. The Comark Digital Thermometer 5000. If you're in the VX Games group, you'll know about that. This is not new to any of because I've had a lot of new people come in lately, and in fact we've hit 400 today on the subscriber count according to YouTube. This is my first oscilloscope. I brought it in from the car. I also slung a whole load of other stuff out to the car. Now, as mentioned, this has been mentioned, and it has appeared once, the security camera. Now, the external security camera from the university. This is the actual camera. The lens is on a security camera which is now at home. But here is the Big Brother unit itself. A nice case made by Computer. Standard sort of set out, standard sort of security camera, doohickeys. 240 volts in, so you don't go pissing around in there unless you know what you're doing. And of course I can mount no, there isn't one in view because I've taken the two home. But the plan is to mount this up in the garage and have a CCTV system that overlooks the cars, because why not? It would actually be kind of useful, and it would certainly be something that if someone does try something, they ain't going to get away with it easily. Plus, well, it's kind of awesome, and it gives me some practice for my final year project. Now, I'll leave speculation and stories up to you guys to how I got that, because I cannot be bothered to go through it now. So, speculate away, and I have to think of a reward for anyone who gets it close to correct, that sort of area. You will get it right. And another thing I've got, I found this in the labs, which is a solar panel. They're always handy when you see them. Is an FPGA unit. Now, this is not technically a keeper like everything else, because that was out the Wii bin. I also pulled out the Wii bin something that supplied a rather nice motherboard, which has the NSC 800N CPU, which is the power efficient Z80 equivalent used in the Huskies, such as this. Yes, I have a broken Husky which I have dismantled. But this FPGA board is an Altera, and it's a Cyclone 3, made in Korea, that's what it says on the chip. It also has for its CPU, which controls everything else, the Altera Max 2. I don't know much about this, I need to go, I literally only have this in the power supply. But I demonstrated a desire to actually play with FPGAs, one of these, to one of my uni tutors, and they let me borrow it for the summer. And of course there you've got flash memory, you've got RAM, I don't know whether it's SRAM or DRAM, some sort of interface chip there. Along with a load of power regs, 2 crystals, and what you'd think would be a serial EEPROM, but I'm not sure what it is because I don't recognise the part number. It's not a 93C or a 24C chip. That's your general C E2 EEPROMs that you see on these things. They're used in all sorts of devices. Endless. But yes, it'd be good to get some practice in with some FPGAs. You should have seen the awesome stuff they did in projects in the for the people. You may also have noticed that I've electrical taped my glasses, for the simple fact the stupid gel things keep bursting. They've gone horrible in there. You may notice my nose is red from where it's always sitting on there, so a little electrical tape has made it more comfortable. as well as something else that I'll see if you can pick out in the comments. And that just about covers everything. I mean, I've done an overview of this. Do I really need to say any more about it? I'll do a proper review at some point. I really need to do some more reviews on stuff. I need to do some more system reviews, reviews on test equipment. Summer's coming up, which is a good time to do all this kind of shit. I also initialise live chat tomorrow evening or something. And the decks are finally up on eBay, as the video below will show. If you're interested, feel free to bid, but make sure you live near or in the Kent area, or getting hold of them is going to be difficult for you. And that's really it. You may notice there's a difference in some of the stuff sitting over the sides, but that's because I've taken stuff home. For example, we haven't got the Husky Hunters all sitting there because they're at home now, hanging on my bedroom door. I think everything else is going to go home in one go, which is not going to be much fun because there's a lot of stuff still in here. However, that's why I have a car, and that's why Mum has a car. Load both the cars home, we get it home in all in one go, quite easily actually. And that's why owning a car is essential. Seriously, I could not survive without my car. It's made things that were impossible for me before, possible. For example, there'd be no chance of being able to pick up food at this time of night if I didn't own a car, because the only Tesco's the only store that's open is the massive Tesco's, and that is quite a few miles away. Only really feasible by car or bicycle if you're really fit. There's a lot of uphill. And really fit is you like have super like train piston legs and an upper footballer's body or something. Or you're like the Hulk. Grrr! Not some weedy little nerd in his uni room. But that's all for now. I'm hungry again and I had dinner earlier. Where's the saucepan? Because normally I pop them on the bed. Oh, maybe I did take it out to the kitchen. I don't remember taking it out to the kitchen. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Need to wash all that crap up now out there.